if you have a partner, if you are dating somebody, if you are married to somebody, if you are living in the same house with somebody, if you have family members or friends that are not doing the personal development work, if they are not doing the money work, if they are not actually trying to manifest their dream life or building their dream business, I need you to know this and I need to speak on this. Like, I saw this comment and I was like, I am recording this right away. I have my pimple patches on. Aren't they so adorable? The little stars. And I have no makeup on and I'm in my pajamas and I'm about to go to bed. But let's talk about this, because this is one of the things that I consistently find people that in my comment section, people say, my clients and students would never go here because we go over this. You need to clean up your side of the street. You need to clean up your side of the street. It does not matter what anyone else is doing or saying. It does not matter. And quite honestly, the more you focus on the fact that this person isn't doing this person isn't showing up this way, the more you give your power away and the more you're actually focusing on lack yourself. It is never anyone else's fault. And when you shift focusing on them and you start focusing on you, and also have this mindset of, if somebody else in my life isn't doing this work, they are a teacher for me. Every person in your life is a teacher, and every experience that you go through is a lesson. And if you are always extracting the wisdom from that person, from that teacher, from that experience, you're always winning. You're either getting the manifestation or you're getting the lesson that you need to learn, so that way you can have the manifestation. At the end of the day, it does not matter. It does not matter what anyone else is doing or saying. What matters is, do you keep your frequency high? What matters is, do you actually have conversations that are low frequency? When somebody around you is complaining about lack of money, when somebody around you is complaining about the gas prices or inflation or the economy, do you go there with them, or do you hold your own and say, I'm not available for that conversation? Because here's the truth. In economic hardship, this is when business owners fucking thrive. This is when people are making bank. You can either choose to be the person that is playing the same low frequency pity is me violin, like 99% of people saying, oh my God, gas prices, the cost of groceries, da, 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 da. Or you can get your shit together and you can become victorious during this time. You can build a business that is a multi-million-dollar business that creates generational wealth for your family. But you know who is going to do that? The people that are not looking at everyone else around them and needing them to show up in a certain way. Personal power is you being in your power no matter what anyone else is doing or saying. So the lesson here is, can you be around people that are in lack and still be abundant? Because here's the truth. Like, here's the harshest truth that I need you to know. If you can't do that, good luck manifesting abundance, because you're living in a 3D matrix where the majority of people are living in scarcity, and that isn't necessarily their fault. This is how they've been programmed to be, but it is a choice. They're either unconsciously choosing to do that, or they become conscious and they choose differently. But you have to understand that the majority of people aren't doing this work. That isn't their sole lesson in this lifetime. They would rather be lazy with their personal development, play the victim, and complain. You can either choose to be one of those people, you can either choose to show up like one of those people, or you can use those people as examples of who you don't want to be. And you can start doing this work, focusing on you. And when somebody else starts complaining about money, you have options. You either shift the conversation completely to something else. You don't engage with the conversation. You don't go there with them. You pivot the conversation to how abundant things are and how things are working out. Like, you have to test the waters and feel it out. I can't tell you exactly what's going to work in every situation because everyone's different. Use discernment, but you always have a choice. You have a choice when people are around you are complaining. Do you walk away from the conversation? Do you not engage in those conversations with those people? Do you go meditate? Do you go put on a hypnosis? Do you start telling your affirmations of wealth? Like, you always have a choice, and it does not matter what anyone else around you is doing. Do not use your husband, your boyfriend, your family members as scapegoats as to why you can't do this work, because they might be a teacher that's teaching you to do this work, and they might be showing up in your life so that way you start doing it. The other thing that I want to say here is, people model. Like, this is literally what we do. Children model their parents while their critical brain is forming, while they are being programmed from 0 to 7, they model. Everyone is modeling. So the thing is when you focus on you and cleaning up your side of the street and you start doing this work and then you actually have results. And I don't necessarily mean money. I mean, you feel differently. You're showing up differently. You have better energy. You are just presenting yourself better. People are going to get curious, especially the people that are in close proximity to you. So when you start doing this work and you actually start mastering it, those people are going to say, wait a minute, what is she doing? Like, I see how you just are glowing. I see that you've got more money in the bank. I see that you're carrying yourself differently. What did you do? And then they might get curious and ask, or they will just naturally start picking up on what you're doing and speaking the way that you speak, thinking the way that you think, because people naturally model after other people. So you can be a role model for other people in your life, but you won't get there if you keep focusing on the fact that they aren't doing the work and they don't have your mindset. Quite honestly, that is a lazy excuse. Don't go there. I don't let you play a victim in my world. I call you out so that way you actually change. This is why my clients and students literally have massive shifts within 3 days of working with me. Within 2 weeks, they're a completely different fucking human. We're not going to go there. Stop going there. Stop putting your time and attention, energy on there, because that's a lack frequency. Get into abundance. It is hard enough for you to be able to master this on your own. Do not be focusing on anything in a lack frequency. Get to work.